After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
New 5 on the floor. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Washington. Primetime comes in for James Johnson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break, playing under 500. Still, though, they seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason.
Just 5 on the clock. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And the shot falls short this time. Outside, Wall. Wide open look. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, there's no denying it. The Wizards had some bumps, and you mentioned that. Some weeks they look like a lottery team. Then the next, they look like a title contender. They knew how to make the most of their games when they did get hot, though.
And here we go with Horford running up the court. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. Now Davis. He's got 8. And Holiday kicks to Simmons. Back to Holiday. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Simmons. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. Lopez outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. The wide open look here for Holiday. Washington gets it back. Morrow, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Lopez. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Here's Wall. He's got 8. Richardson with the screen on Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. For 3, Richardson. Richardson missing again.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's Green with the jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Holiday. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. It's Harden with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Lopez. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's the general in for Drew Holiday.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Warriors trailed by 4. Green with a screen on Waiters. And Wall kicks to Harden. Picked by Horford. There's Green with the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, 12 turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
And another miss by Washington.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Waiters passes to Gortat. Here's Hickson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Plumlee, he's checked in for Horford. Montejunas comes in for Draymond Green. And Harris subbed in for Richardson. Harris dishes to Plumlee. Harden outside. It's stolen by Hickson. In transition, here come the Wizards. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Montejunas. Scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
Now, here's Wall. 8 points for him. On the wing, Harden. Hickson covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for prime time.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here's Waiters. And Gortat kicks to Waiters. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
Harden against Waiters. In the corner, it's Harris. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hickson passes to Leonard. No good from 11 feet. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Harden against Dixon. It's Harden with the drive. They get the rebound. Gets it off. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? 10 points and 1 steal as well. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We've got Draymond Green, Wall out there with the professor. Then there's Horford. And it's Richardson in the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. All with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday against Wall. He feeds it to Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. One of the first things you notice about Anthony Davis is how long and athletic he is. He can get by most other big men, and he's got, Clark, as you like to say, that feathery shot, that feathery touch.
Yep, cotton candy soft is that jumper, and you've got to respect it. But he can also up-fake you and with one dribble, posterize you.
Horford attacking, and he dunks it down. Washington leading now by 3. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the pass to Morrow. Feeds to Davis. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now Holiday following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Morrow. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Green dishes the Wall. Passes it to Horford. Golden State moving the ball around. The feed to Green. Shoots from the elbow. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Horford.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Davis kicks to Morrow. And another miss by Washington.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the left side wing. Murray, the pass to Horford. Rebound by the Wizards. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. To the middle, trying to find Green. He's got it now. And that one's good. Green's got 9 points.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
There's the bucket. Good. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday. Here's Murray. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over to the wing. Wall dishes to Horford. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Richardson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Harden in for the Professor. From deep, Green. Offensive rebound. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Gortat's checked in for Washington. Wizards on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Simmons. Davis sets a screen. And Simmons kicks to Davis. Warriors with the rebound. Richardson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, Green. Pass to Wall. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Harden. The 15-footer. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets. Top 10 in field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage last season.
Guys are looking strong.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Simmons passes to Davis. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Murray's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Johnson comes in for prime time. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's the general in for Drew Holiday. And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Golden State. Harris comes in for Draymond Green. Here's Harris. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete, but his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
And Harris drops them both.
And talking about Gortat, I like what he can do for you defensively. Doesn't really have a vertical, but uses his length and timing to alter shots. And he moves his feet well enough to close out on shooters and also cover the pick and roll. So solid and complete in terms of a frontline player.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And now it's Waiters running.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete. And I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Hickson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Hickson dishes to Waiters. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. The dish to Richardson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio. And Waiters kicks to Leonard. For the lead. No good. And it's Washington the other way. Hickson again. It's Richardson. Hickson passes to Johnson. He kicks to Gortat. And here's Hickson. Pass to Leonard. Leonard sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Leonard. Fades away. Rebound by Murray. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's all tied up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Washington shooting at a decent 44% clip here. So the Wizards 5 right now. Prime time is out there with Davis. Then there's Anthony Morrow. Then it's Holiday. And it's Lopez in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morrow, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
There's a screen from deep. Green. Rebound, Washington. Holiday dishes to Morrow. Kicks it to Davis. It's Davis on the wing. Baseline jumper. And he nails the jumper. Davis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Washington.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Harden kicks to Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Davis.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Tobias Harris has checked in for Henderson. And John Wall subbed in for Shabazz Napier. Davis sets a screen. Holiday gets the bucket.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Wall kicks to Horford. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Wall attacking. The shot is off. Good D by Lopez. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Davis has got the ball. Outside Holiday. Shoots from the elbow. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Look at that.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Washington calls timeout. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Leonard, he's checked in for Washington. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez. They retain possession. Rejected by Wall. Here's Harden on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Hey, guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green, the screen. Wall dishes to Green. He feeds it to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And Wall kicks to Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A 3 from Leonard. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. dishes it to Harden. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Feeds to Holiday. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Washington. It's stolen by Green. He dishes it to Wall. Now the pass to Horford. Outside, Green. Inside, Harris. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And Wall kicks to Horford. It's Harden with the drive. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Wall. Davis sets a screen. Lopez right side. Pass to Simmons. Holiday with the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden kicks to Wall. Green, the screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Another miss by Harden. Wizards trailed by 3. Lopez a screen. Holiday up top, covered by Wall. Davis drives in. Here's Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. No good on the free throw. Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Warriors. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Richardson. 17 points for James Harden.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
They get it again. Lopez. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
The feed to Horford. Pass to Richardson. Horford sets a screen for Richardson. Off the pick. Horford has a wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Outside Holiday. Here's the screen. The three from Morrow. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Morrow's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Wall kicks to Harden. There's the dish to Horford. Back to Harden. Harris setting the pick for Harden. The shot is off. And it's Washington the other way. Holiday against Wall. Outside, Davis. To tie it up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one. Green, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Money!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately. Take a look at what Green's done. He has 12 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And Simmons kicks to Davis. Unloads from 9. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Watch out, Anthony Davis. He's caught 5.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
A 3-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
Pass to Morrow to tie it up. Misses the tray. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris...
don't walk too much. And girls from the projects went, they said we talk too much. So they ran.